All right, this is the final video that you're going to need to watch in order to finish up your bottom of your part. So far, you have a facing operation and a setup. The setup is actually in the wrong place. If I right click and edit, yours should be set to model box point, which is going to be right here. We're actually going to edit that. So that way you can do a tracing on the bottom side. If you wanted to do a tracing on the bottom side of your wallet, you're going to change this from model box point. You're going to select here. You're going to select right here to stock box point, and it should automatically flip it into the correct orientation that you need, which is going to be this corner. Z should be facing up, X should be facing over. If you need to refer to the other setup videos to figure out how to do that, you can go ahead and watch that. Again, you're going to need to select a face, an edge, or two faces, and be set to the ZX orientation. I don't want to change anything because this is in the right orientation. All I'm going to do here is select OK at this point. And the facing is already done, so just hit Control G or right click and generate toolpath. Now you're ready to go ahead and do a flip over to model mode. In model mode, we need to flip over to the back side of the part, and you're going to go ahead and insert a SVG. I already have an SVG designed and made that I would like to use under my H, under PLTW Sim, under wallets. I had a file already in there. I'm going to go to I guess I never hit the OK button. This is the file I want to use. Flip back over to Fusion. I'm going to go back over to here and go over to my H drive and go over to PLTW Sim and go to wallets, and there it is. I'm going to hit open. I'm going to select this face. I'm going to move it into the position I want it. My only issue is Lancers is going to be spelled backwards, so I am going to need to somehow manage to rotate this. There's a flip horizontal. There we go. So flipping it horizontally allows you to orient it into the area space I want it. Now I like this logo a lot, and I think it's gonna look pretty good here. I'm gonna select OK, and I am going to hit save and stop sketch. And now I have the Lancers logo right here on the backside of my wallet. Now I'm going to flip back over from model back over to cam, and I'm going to hit Control G to regenerate all those toolpaths, and hit Control G here to regenerate all those. Now you need to be on the back side of the wallet here to do this. You can go to 2D, you can go to trace, and you can trace out all these features. So I'm going to select the tool I need to be selected on is tool number 9, the chamfer tool. I need to go. First thing I'm going to do is select one of the features, and I'm just going to kind of go through and select each of them. Each of these lines is kind of tough to see, actually. Really tough to see. But after you select them all, if you missed anything, you could always come back in and reselect it. Like, I'm missing that feature and that feature, but it looks like I got everything else. Next area you need to go through and select is right here. Axial offset is how far it's going to specify the offset value of the toolpath for the chosen contour. Here I'm going to go minus 0.01, 10 thousandths deep. I might do 12 thousandths. I like a very faint engraving. I don't like a deep or a large engraving. I'm just going to do 10 thousandths. I'm going to select OK. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have shift or come up here, right click, and simulate, hit play, and see how this all looks. And for some reason it didn't do the L. So I think everything looks good except for it didn't select the L. So just come back over to trace, right click, edit, and make sure you just have everything selected. So 13 chains are selected. I missed the L. Select OK. And come up here, right click, simulate, and take a look at it one more time. Hit play. We know the facing was good, but let's just take a look at the tracing. That looks awesome. Close that. Now we're ready for post-process. Right-click, post-process, and make sure you're selected on Haas. -ngc/host. You're going to save it in your CNC programs. Program number should be one number larger than the one before. I had 41 in the last video. Now it's going to be 42. This will be facing the back side of the wallet. Inches. I'm going to come over here. There's going to be preload tool. No. Should be selected. And this needs to be in inches. And you have a program comment in here that makes sense. At the back side of the wallet. Please hit post. Save it in your sim folder or CNC projects. I have it right here, already saved from before. I'm going to replace it. Yes, I do want to replace it. I'm going to go ahead and right click, hit Control S, save, hit OK. And now I have a finished product. Double check it in your HSM. Make sure everything posted. Go over to editor, go to open, and I'm just going to go date modified. It should have been in here, and I'm not exactly sure why it didn't post up. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to right click, post again. Make sure there wasn't an error. I'm going to post. Yeah, it says 411 there, so I'm not sure if I was in the wrong folder. Come back over here. I am in the wrong folder. Of metals too. H drive, PLTW sim, CNC programming. And here we go. Go to the back plot, select back plot, and just take a look at what this all looks like. It looks perfect. It looks awesome. Your WCS should be right here, above the part, and that's how much we're going to machine off of it from here down. This is going to be the exact corner of our part, and to kind of flip back over here, the WCS should be right here. If we flip over here, that's correct. It's the only thing you really need to double check is that. And then that's going to be how much material we need to cut off. So go ahead and hit Control Save here, save it here, and then save your file here on your flash drive. And then you're going to be all set to begin CNC machining. And that's all I have for the video. Thanks.